guys, I'm Ivan, located here in the city of Sydney, and just walking around, and I happened to notice this shop. This looks rather interesting. What is this? The fortune teller Paris Debono. Hello? Hi, do you do fortune teller readings?
I certainly do. Welcome to the fortune teller shop. Hi everyone, this is Paris Debono of the fortune teller shop. And I have magnificent Ivan, my assistant, here helping me today.
Thank you. And thank you very much for tuning in. Good. Well, we're here today to talk about divination. So thank you very much for having us. And we're with the world famous Paris Debono, coming to you from Sydney, Australia. So thanks for tuning in.
Is beans, reading the beans. Okay.
So this is book 4.
This is book 4, and it's Favomancy. It's how to read beans. Okay, so this is an old system of reading. You don't need cards. You just need some beans. So some kitchen. You go into your pantry and grab some beans that you cook, and away you go. You've got a system of divination. Now, this system is really beautiful because, again, some people are scared of cards. Some people are, especially if they're religious, they might have religious issues about, using cards, especially tarot. Whereas beans are very, they're not images. I have a friend of mine who's Muslim, for example, and she feels uncomfortable with tarot cards.
Okay.
But when I do beans for her, she loves it because it's not images, it's not different entities or something. It's actually just symbols. So she absolutely loves it, and she's actually she started reading beans for her Muslim girlfriends now.
All right.
Yeah. So that was kind of funny because when I first showed her my books, I think I showed her Lenormand. She liked it, but she just didn't feel comfortable with it.
Yeah. Well,
and then I showed her the beans, and she was like, "What is that?"
Yeah. Well, didn't you tell me before this is originating in coffee reading, or is it tea reading?
That's Lenormand. Lenormand originated from coffee, but beans originated. It's sort of like it comes from different parts of the world. There are bean readers in sort of like places like Bosnia, Serbia, Russia.
Oh, right.
So it's kind of like Eastern European, Serbia, that kind of, it sort of comes from there, but there's also other, like I have known people who read it in Portugal as well.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my teacher, what happened with this was one day I was in my shop and a woman walked into my shop. And she, she started, we had a conversation, and she, wanted to know what I do and all that. And after I told her I read tarot and all the astrology and things, she said that she reads beans. And I didn't know what that was.
Okay.
I've never heard of that before. And she was an old lady, and she said to me that she wanted to teach me how to do it because she was going to pass away soon. She was ill. And she said she wanted to pass on the knowledge before she dies.
Well, that's a good story.
Yeah, I was just having a morning coffee, and then this woman walked in and said, "I'm going to pass on my heritage to you." Okay. And I was like, okay. So I sat down, and I write about it in the book. I write the whole story about how it all happened.
Yeah. And
she basically sat down with me, and I got a pen and a paper, and I was writing down all her notes, and she was showing me how to do it. And then she asked me to pass it on to my students because she said that she had 2 children of her own who were like in their 30s, but she said they weren't interested in doing it, so she wanted to pass it on before she died.
Yeah.
And the funny thing was, I don't even know her name.
All right.
Because when she came to the shop, she told me her name, but I forgot. Right? And I was so busy writing notes. And I didn't even ask her where she was from, what country.
Yeah.
I know she was ethnic.
Yeah.
Because she had an accent, but
Right.
I didn't ask her where.
The mystery. It's like that the guy that invented Bitcoin, isn't it? A little
Yeah,
bit
it's like
that.
a mystery. Yeah, it was a mystery.
Sashimoto, whatever his name is.
Yeah. And this was before mobile phones as well. So
Right.
I didn't even have her number. So she came to my shop, gave me all this information.
Yes.
And then she said, okay, you've got it now. And then she said, thank you, bye. And she walked out. I was like,
Never heard from her.
never
again.
heard from her.
Yeah. Okay.
I was hoping she would drop by again, but she never did.
Oh, right.
And
She might have been a few beans short of a bushel.
well, that's what I thought when she first came in. When she started telling me she reads beans, I was like, okay, what's going on with you?
So I mean, if I was doing this with jelly beans, my son would definitely eat a couple, and then I'll be going, hang on, there's
some missing.
There's a certain specific number, isn't there, of beans that we need to
Yeah, you start with 41 beans.
41. That's an interesting number. It's
It's just a traditional number. She said always use 41.
Oh, right.
I asked her why. She said that's just tradition.
Okay.
And I said, okay, if that's what you... So I just listened to my teacher, basically. So she came in and she gave me some beans as well. When she left me some beans.
Okay.
And I had a notebook full of her notes that I wrote down as she was talking.
Right.
And then she just disappeared. And I was like, what was that all about? And I remember feeling a little bit like, was that a dream? Was that an angel? What was that? You know?
Okay, yeah.
But anyway, then the book was written. So the funny thing is, I actually got confirmation that a weird thing happened, right? I don't know if I told you this story. So this woman, this old woman, she when I first met her, she wore this she wore like ribbons in her hair, not ribbons, like, I don't know, sort of like material in her hair and different colors.
Okay.
And the weird thing was, when I said to her, she told me she reads the beans. She said, when the student is ready, the teacher appears.
Okay.
And I write the story in the book, right?
Okay.
The weird thing happened is, so fast forward 10 years, I finally write the book, right?
Right.
I had a woman one time walk down the stairs, walk into my shop here, and she had material in her hair, but she was a young lady.
Okay.
And she said to me, do you do readings? I said, yes. And she said, oh, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And I was like,
Okay.
what the hell?
Yeah.
I said, why did you say that? She said, I don't know. I just had the urge to say that to you. And I said, okay. Because I didn't know her, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And it was a bit like, I just published the book.
Yeah.
Literally like the day before. And this woman came in with the same sort of hairstyle as this old lady from years before, and then she said that same quote. It was so bizarre.
That's strange. But did she actually teach you anything, this young
No,
lady?
and then she just got a reading.
Oh, right.
And then I said to her, why did you say when the student's ready, the teacher appears? She said, I have no idea why I said that.
Okay.
It really freaked me out. I was like, and then I thought, okay, that's my teacher confirming that she's happy with the book.
Oh, good. Oh, okay. That's great.
Yeah, because I literally had the book finished and I was like looking at it, and then this random woman comes in and said that, and she had the same hairstyle. It was just very, very strange.
Yeah, that's...
So anyway, I took that as a confirmation that the book was, acceptable to my teacher.
That's good. And we are going to do a demonstration of the beans for you on camera.
Yeah, we'll do a demonstration. Right. So what I'm going to do is, what we have here is a board. Okay, this is a bit of a fancy board. You can just do the beans on a table. You don't need a board. But obviously, because I do this for clients, I need to make it a little bit more snazzy. But you can simply do it on the table. What you do is you have your 41 beans. Okay, I think I am going to use my board because it just feels better for me. I'm used to using the board. So what we're going to do is we have 41, they're just normal beans that you buy at a supermarket, right? They can be any color, doesn't matter. These ones happen to be white because they just show up against the dark red easier. Now what we need though is a question. Okay. So I had a client who wants to know if she's going to move house
Okay.
this year. So 2025, will she move house? So what you do is if you had the client, you would tell the client to move the beans around and then cut them in piles of 3, random piles.
Okay.
Okay. So
those 41 beans become 3 piles.
Yeah, so we've got now 3 smaller piles. And then what you do is from each pile, you take away 4 beans. So 4, 4, and we have 3 left over. With the 3 that are remaining, you put those in the top position of your grid. This is called a grid. Now the grid, the top part represents your head, your mind. So number 3 is lucky. In bean reading, and it's all in the book, okay? In bean reading, number 3 is lucky, and it's also travel. So she's thinking in her mind that she wants to move.
Yeah.
Right? That's pretty clear. So if I had the client here, I would say, it looks like you're really thinking of moving. And that's what her question was, will she move? Okay. Now what we do is we go to the second little pile, and we do the same thing. We take away 4, we take away another 4, we take away another 4, and this time we have 4 left.
Okay.
Now the 4 remainders go into the second part of the grid, and the second part is the heart. It's called the heart.
Okay.
So she has 4 beans in her heart. 4 is heavy. 4 means clunky. It's like 4 legs of a table. It's not going to move. 3 is more like moving. Okay? It's like think of a tricycle with 3 wheels.
Yeah.
Whereas 4 is more like a box.
Okay.
Doesn't really move. So in her heart, she's heavy. So I could say to her, in your mind, it looks like you want to move, but in your emotions, you may be heavy, feeling drawn back or tied down, okay? Then what we do is we go to the last set of beans, pile of beans, and we take out 4, 4, 4, 4, and we have 2 remaining. Now 2 is in the position of her foundation. Now 2 is deciding. It's like a scales, up and down. So in her foundation, she is still undecided. So in her head, she wants to move. In her heart, she's heavy. In her foundation, which is also the area of moving, because it's the bottom part of the chart, she's undecided.
Okay.
So I would say to her, you're very undecided. And even though your mind is telling you that you want to move, I feel like you're not ready to move. So
What would a 1 mean?
1 would mean ideas, thinking.
Okay.
So she's just thinking and she's just analyzing.
So this means that she's likely not going to move, but
She's not ready.
if she was going to move, what would you be looking for?
I would want to see 3 at the bottom. 3 is moving.
Right.
I think 1 is good for searching. So I would have, if she had 1 in the bottom, I would have said you need to go and search for a place to move, because 1 is a bit like an arrow.
Okay.
You got to shoot,
Okay.
yeah, or like shooting a gun. It's a bullet. Like you're gonna shoot different targets. So 1 is more like, I would have said to her, you got to go out there and shoot a couple of houses, a couple of places.
Okay.
But 1 on its own isn't strong enough. It just means you're looking, you know. But she's got 2, so she's umming and ahhing about it. Okay.
So this 4 in the middle, that's a little bit concerning to me. That means she's quite heavy, or is
Heavy.
she stuck? Is she?
She's a bit stuck, yeah.
Yeah. She's
a bit
feeling
heavy.
like she can't move, but
Yeah,
she wants
she's
to.
emotionally burdened. Yeah,
Oh,
she
right.
is. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
She wants to move, but she's also financially, 4 is a bit like heavy material.
Yeah.
So it means she might find moving is going to be expensive as
Okay.
well, and she's emotionally impacted by that. See, if she had 4 at the bottom, I would say she's not moving, because 4 is like, I'm not moving. But she's got 2 at the bottom, 2 at the foundation.
Yep.
That means she's juggling.
Okay.
So I would say to her, you haven't decided yet. You're just thinking about it, but you're still drawing yourself back. So what we do is we still have the remaining beans now. So what we can do is we go back to them and we do the same process. And now we're going to look and see if she's going to find a suitable place.
Okay.
So what you do is you take your beans again, you cut them in 3 piles randomly, okay? And you do the same thing. You take away 4, you take away 4, and this time we've got 1. Now, 1 is ideas, talking, messages, you know, shooting arrows. So it's saying to her that if she wants to move, she needs to go and have a look and see what's available. She needs to shoot arrows.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if she's going to find something that is emotionally suitable for her, which is in the heart position of the place. So take away 4, take away 4, 3. Okay, 3 is good, 3 is lucky. So it shows if she starts to shoot arrows and look, she's going to find that there's probably happy potential places.
Okay.
Now, the last one is important because it's going to tell us if she's going to feel at home or not. Okay, so let's see. Take away 4, take away 4, and 4. 4 is good for a house or a place because 4 can mean there's something out there waiting for her.
Yep.
So I would say to her, she needs to start looking. There's going to be some lucky opportunity to find something stable.
Okay.
But she's all kind of undecided. I would basically say to her, you need to go and have a look and see, get out of your head and go and see what's out there. 4 in the foundation for moving is not good because 4 is heavy, but for finding a house, it is good because it means you'll find a stable place, right?
Okay.
So that's actually not so bad. I would actually think her cards are more emotional than the actual opportunities that are out there.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. My name's Paris Debono, and this is Ivan the Magnificent.
Yes, and together we are the dynamic duo of divination
At the fortune teller shop. Okay. See you later.